Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Algorand, ALGO. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. Since this is my third video of the night, I think I'm going to skip all the likes and subscribe stuff. But if you want to, please do. All right, Algorand on the weekly time frame. So in the last video on Algorand, we were on this candle right here. And at that point, we were above this green line here, the support line. And I had said in the video that when the weekly candle closes, we really need to stay above this green line. Otherwise, we're probably going to go further down south. And that is what had happened. Now, I said there's a chance that we go down to the 786 here. That is still possible. On the RSI on the weekly, we are still below the moving average here. And the trend directional looks like it's going down. And also, with a lot of cryptos going up, like Dash is up 13.5%. We got, what else we got here? We got Quant up 4%, 42% for VidT. I mean, coins are moving right now, but Algorand is only at 167. So it's not really getting the push that I would like to see to get it back into this above this resistant or support level, now turned resistance. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. I do possibly expect to come back to at least retest up here around 27.5 cents and then maybe go back down. I'm not really sure yet. We're just going to have to pay close attention to this one, but it was not a good sign for me that we fell below. Now, I also said in my previous videos that I do think that a fake out is possible, and that is looking like what might be playing out. Now, this could just be a retracement, so pay attention to that as well. But all these coins, if you look on the right-hand side here, Litecoin's up almost 12%. The Graph is up 5%. Mask is up almost 7%. I mean, there's a lot of coins making some moves right now. Even Bitcoin is, you know, at 16,500. So things are moving, but Algorand is not. And I did say that a fake out was possible to the downside, and then we would kind of clear out the shorts in a short squeeze to the upside, which isn't happening yet because we don't have all the cryptos moving, and Bitcoin isn't moving that much in order for that to be a short squeeze. But it is still possible. And so we need to pay attention to that. Otherwise, this is just a retracement. We'll probably come back up, eventually hit the 27.5 cent mark, and then possibly even come all the way back down to the 20 cent area. But yeah, anyway, this is not looking that great for Algorand, in my opinion. Go into the daily here. I mean, it stuck around right in here for a while, fell down. Like I said, it does look like we are going to come back up. So the trend directional looks like it could be curling around here soon. We do have the RSI. It looks like it might attempt to get above the moving average on the daily. But again, we still really need to get above the 28 cent level and hold above the 28 cent level in order for me to get a little bit bullish even. Now, the good news is on the daily here, I am seeing some divergence here. So we've got lower lows here. We are creating higher lows here on the RSI. So that is good news for Algorand. But what that could be doing is it could just be what I said. It could be allowing it to go higher. It would also line up with the 20 EMA here. Hit the 20 EMA, hit previous resistance, and then come back down. That is possible, and that's what this divergence could do to play out. It could do that. Or the divergence could, you know, be strong enough to get us to go further to the upside. We will just have to wait and see. Going down to the 4 hour. Yeah, so it looks like we had some divergence over here that played out. We went up. Again, we only went to the 50. Then we came back down. We made a higher high, but then we had the fall. I think, was this around? This is probably around the FTX, or maybe this is around the FTX. That might be it right there. But we did get that higher high. Didn't play out. Fell down. We created a lower low. And to me, it just seems like it wants to get back up here, possibly even not even reaching this green line. Possibly only getting up to the 50 EMA again. And on the 4 hour, coming up to there. And then coming back down. So in the short term, Algorand does not look too good, in my opinion. Possibly getting a little bit higher, but not much. But the biggest thing is, and I've been saying this in the last video too, is we have to hold above the 28. cent level before I even begin to think that we're going to be moving any higher. Otherwise, Algorand is kind of just hanging out down here, in my opinion. It actually just looks like we fell down, and it looks like right now we're just retesting, this previous support line area right here. It's not really very clean down here for Algorand, but anyway, it looks like we're just coming up to retest that, which would also line up on the 4-hour with the 20 EMA. So we had support here, kind of get some resistance right there, and it looks like we're coming back up to test that as resistance, see if we can break through. And if we do, the next stop is 28 cents, or even the 50 EMA here, which right now is sitting at 26.7. But that's kind of what I see for Algorand. Let me see if we see any patterns here on the 4-hour that might be playing out. Any kind of resistance lines. We got this right here. Like I said, this wasn't very clean here. So, I mean, it could be that we are creating a falling, broadening wedge here. And so we started to create it right here. We hit a couple times. We're coming back down. The support, or the bears, were not strong enough to come down and hit this support line down here, which is possible. And now Algorand will come up and retest this top resistance line here, or break through it, which would get us above the green line here. So that's possible too. If this pattern is playing out as a descending broadening wedge, and we do have this gap down here where it wasn't strong enough to come down and hit the resistance or support line again, that could be bullish for Algorand, along with... is that a divergence there? Let's see here. It's awfully close. Boy, that is awfully close. Let's go ahead and zoom in. It is not. Or which one am I looking at here? So I zoom in, I kind of lose it. I want to just test and see if this is a divergence that we're seeing here, because we got a lower low here. But if this right here, no, it's a lower low. So it is not a divergence, so that we don't have that going for us. But anyway, that's kind of all I got for Algorand. I guess for the bulls, you got to hope that this is playing out as a pattern. The bears weren't strong enough to get us down to the support line down here, and the bulls are going to push us up ahead. But pay attention to that 28 cent level. That is a key level, in my opinion, for Algorand. That's all I got. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.